Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? No voice? Hmm. You guys cannot hear me, you say? Oh, you can hear me? Oh, okay, cool. Alright. Um, alright, so let's get to this. I guess I haven't even started, this new event at all, so I'm assuming this first few levels is gonna be pretty easy. And I will edit my team, who I'm gonna bring in. I will not be bringing in rank 5s on the first level here. I will bring in some 3 stars because I don't know how hard it's going to be. Thanks for the like, buddy. And for the insanity level, I have not tried it yet. And we got 23 people here. That's awesome. Oops. But I hear it's pretty hard so far. I hear it is not too much fun to do. And what's up, Cameron? Is I'm not going to see the stream I'm going to play? Okay. See you later, Diego. Yeah, I hear it's pretty bad, and from the looks at it, it looked like it was gonna be. Oh, my guy's gonna be really overpowered for this. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna give it my best go. I'm definitely gonna give it my best go. Do I make money off my videos? Not necessarily. Who else is streaming? Yeah, I do know Dark Weapon X. He's actually the one who did all my art. Oh, LG streaming? Oops. Sorry, buddy. What's up, 709? What's up, Cookie? What's up, Alien DNA? He's in my alliance. Go check out his YouTube channel too. Is Yeet going for the top 100? Haha is so fucking OP. Yeah, he's awesome. He's a really good guy. You should go definitely check out his channel if you guys haven't checked him out. Dark Weapon X Mobile Gaming, I believe it is. But he does awesome graphics and all kinds of stuff. He does good videos too. Do you have a She-Hulk? If you do, I do not have a She-Hulk. Oh, LG stream is over? Okay, good. Yeah, I brought in a really strong team here. What's up, Josh? What's up, Kyle? Want to show the map 6? I probably could here. We accidentally started map 6 today, and it's ridiculous. You guys are getting pretty far, though, Alien. You guys are doing pretty good. And I didn't bring in my... I'll go to it right now. I went in there because I thought we were still playing map 5, and we started map 6 on accident today because it takes so much resources to play. And it's craziness. It's really, really hard. What's up, Max? Do you play I do not play Pokemon Go. I don't have anything against it. I just, I never was into Pokemon. Um, Only Pokemon I can name is a Charizard. Here's map 6 if you guys want to see it. It's pretty ridiculous. Only Pokemon I can name is like Charizard because I know he was like super expensive, the card back in the days, and that's the only reason I can name him. Yeah, you guys are killing it, man. I'll go to Aliens group. He's in battle group 2. But if you guys want to see the team I brought in, I wasn't even thinking straight, and I thought we were still playing map 5, so I just brought in a different team to kind of make it harder. I usually would have brought in Scarlet Witch and Thor is basically needed for map 6, from what I hear. The Spite node, yeah, that one looked a little difficult. Which ones have been the hard nodes so far on the Ming-Na's quest? Do I like blue space? I don't even know what blue space is, buddy. But yeah, they're getting pretty far. They're killing it here. So you guys are already past the first boss, I think. No, or wait, possibly. Yeah, I think you guys passed the first boss already. So you guys are killing it, man. Keep going because we screwed it up. What is the best game? But you should give it a try. Blue Space is a. What's the best game? What games are you guys talking about? Pokemon Go? All right, cool. Good deal. Definitely want it dark in here. Yeah, I think they're only giving 3 shout outs to the top 3 that finished the fastest, or I don't know exactly. I forgot exactly what it was. It was top 3 for something, and then top 100 get the legendary badge. Smite and Safeguard are the worst. Yeah, I'm Turbo Tim looking at. um, yeah, those nodes look pretty gnarly. I'm not gonna lie. It's I don't know. Is it lagging for you guys at all or no? Yeah, I assume it's gonna get really progressively much harder here. So, what's my opinion on Zenity Cyclops? I like Cyclops in the game. Um, what you score magic before and after her buff? What's up, Dark Weapon X? I've been talking about him in here. Yeah, we've been talking about you. Go check out his channel. And LG's streaming now. Someone told me that his stream was over. Yes, my real name is Tim. Or Timothy, actually. Nice, 6 alphas. Oh, I won't get. I'm not going for the legendary badge. Um, I didn't have time for it. Timmy Turner. I didn't have time for it to go for it, and I had a feeling this one was gonna be ridiculous, and I didn't want to drop all the units, and I don't have the money to spend on it really. And someone asked me earlier if I make money from YouTube. Yes and no. Not really, because the stuff I use to record my videos costs more than the money I make. So it's, LG stream is ended. Okay. All right, good. Because I didn't know he was streaming. If I knew he was streaming, I wouldn't have started. I didn't really check though, to be honest. I'm bringing some 2 stars here. Oops. LG is on the verge of crying. Is he going for it again? He's already got the legendary badge though. I'm gonna have to rewatch it when it comes out. Again, I brought 2 strong champions in. You were at 40,000. Nice, man. I'll definitely check your channel out. Is it the same name you got here? Daza MCOC or MCC? I'm not stealing his vids. No, I'm not gonna finish it this stream. I'm actually gonna have to get off here and oh, what time is it right now? In about half an hour or so. But no, I'm not trying to do it this stream. Arkham Knight, what's up? Yeah, he wanted the 5-star shards. Oh, okay. Daza AQA, okay. But no, I wish I could go for it. But from what I was reading, it was gonna look like a pretty gnarly quest. The Chloe's Warriors of Awesomeness was pretty hard too. And, they said they ramped this up, and after they took block proficiency out pretty much out of the game, it's going to be ridiculous. Our alliance right now, it's 45,000 battle chips, 130,000 gold, 135,000 gold, and that's either 3 or 5,000 loyalty. I think it changed because a little bit because of the prices and changing. How's map 6 treating us? it's it's rocking us pretty good. We were just gonna do map 5 because map 6 is ridiculous. You're going for it, Dark Weapon X. You're going for the legendary badge. Map 6 is just ridiculous, and to play, I think you need to donate like over 500,000 gold a week, and I don't know how many battle chips, and I mean you really have to be on this game a lot, or you have to be spending money to be doing map 6. It really is meant for the very top tier of the alliances, so which we are not. I mean, we're up there, but we're not in that same category. But yeah, Robbie, to answer your question, map 6 has been, we accidentally started it today, so it's been kicking our ass. Oh god, I bet that's horrible. Moon Knight and Miles Morales. And see, they put champions in there where it's really hard to dodge their specials too? How far are you, Dark? How far have you got along so far? I really like Alliance Quest. I definitely am a fan of Alliance Quest. Map 6 is a little difficult. I'm not sure I'm really up for it because the nodes are exactly like Alliance Wars, and it's pretty difficult to play with them. There's a bunch of thorns and all that stuff, and it's pretty hard. I thought we were gonna try to, Robbie. I misunderstood it. I thought we were definitely gonna try. I was under the impression, but then I found out what the then I found out what the oh my god, I forgot what I was saying. You don't. I mean, you don't get kicked out, but you would be if it's a constant thing, or will work with you if you have like if you're out of gold or something. You need to add something else. You taking a break right now, LG? Sorry, buddy. I didn't know you were streaming, or I wouldn't have jumped on. Well, to be honest, I didn't really check either. I checked earlier, but I didn't like. It was a couple hours ago. No perfect block teams, no evade, and oh, you can't even evade. 56,000. We'll keep going up there, man. I'm actually probably one of the lowest rated, or have the lowest rating in my alliance. One of the lowest, probably. Yeah, I'm sure the top 100 are already done. They've got to be. What's up, buddy? Raul. Play next year. Oh, yeah, definitely. What were you trying to go for? Were you trying to go for the badge again? Yeah, I've heard it's pretty brutal from what people have been telling me. Why do you? What's wrong? What's the thing with dexterity, LG? What's going on with that? Sometimes in global is a good way to find alliance. Some of the Facebook pages. Yeah, actually, I think you're a little lower than me, Narnik. No uploads. Frizzo the legend. No uploads. OS. Timmy, my Timmy Turner. No, I think those boys started both new jobs, so you got to take care of the stuff in real life first before the gaming. Yeah, but LG, what's the thing with dexterity? Why'd you have to take it off? It causes power gain. Yeah, how's fighting Doctor Strange with power gain? I bet that's just great. Oh, that's ridiculous. So you have to take off dexterity, and you can't even dodge their specials then. Yeah, they're getting kind of. I don't really like the things that Command like is doing. They're taking really a bunch of two steps forward and three back all the time. I didn't really have a problem with them removing perfect block teams. What's up, Smiley? Red Hulk, I don't have him, Cameron, so I haven't been able to use him. So that's my opinion on Red Hulk. I think he looks cool, but I haven't played with him. I think he's a cool looking champion, but his fighting and how he fights, I have no idea because I don't have him. My real name's Tim. My real name is Tim, Larry. Yeah, it's kind of a money grab. It really is, and it's I don't know what's going on at Kabam. I read an article not too long. Yeah, ISIS kidnapped president. Um, no, Terry's still around. I still talk to Terry. I'm doing the new quest right now, Smiley. I just started, so it's not gonna be. Look at okay, alien DNA. He just put his little thing in the chat. What's up, 789? But yeah, I just started the new quest here, so I'm at the really easy parts. Agent Venom, yes, I know he's good. I don't have him though. Uh, as maybe if you guys saw in one of my videos, I went for him for a 5-star and spent 15,000 shards and didn't get him. But I got a 5-star Star Lord, so what rating are they champions? I saw a picture and they were like 40,000 or something. Do I want to be a member of the best alliance? I think they're MMX VI. Not particularly. Um, those guys spend a lot of money, and that's fine. If they got it, they can spend it. It's their money. I just don't have that kind of money to spend that they do. Um, Once you get up to the level with them, if you see all their champions are level 99, so they have to buy a ton of crystals. They have to, they have to do a lot of stuff to stay at the top. And that's with anything. You gotta do everything to stay at the top. And some of them I don't personally like. Um, Not all of them are bad. It's just some of them really turn me off to if to even having many dealings with them. So yeah, chapter 4. I'll probably gonna have to jump on and stream later here tonight. Probably do it with the harder chapters. I won't be spending any money. I may use some units, but I may not. I'm glad they help you. I'm glad those tips and tricks and stuff help you. Oh yeah, Iron Star Lord is better than Iron Patriot and Abomination. I could have got a lot worse character. Not getting a 5-star Agent Venom, spending 15,000 shards, sucked. But the secondary, I did get a Star Lord, which is good. So I'm happy about that. I'm gonna try my hardest to finish it, but from what I'm hearing, and from like LG just told me he's in my alliance. I guess LG just told me that he's in my alliance, and I guess he was just streaming. So when he gets back on stream, definitely go check him out. But I guess he's in the hard part of it, and he's saying that it's pretty ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculous. So I don't know if I'm gonna try and go for the whole thing. And Brutal Dialect should have a YouTube channel. From what I hear, he's not the most talkative person, to be honest. I guess he's not really interacts with a lot of people. Yeah, go definitely check out their channels, man. Those two guys, Dark Weapon and 709 or 789. I keep saying 709. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, Dark Weapon X did all my artwork. He did my banner. He did my intros. Um, Dude's a whiz on the computer. He is, and he's got some skills. He's pretty good. And it's funny when I met him because I was looking for somebody to do kind of artwork and stuff for me because I'm not good at that stuff. I'm just starting to learn Photoshop and things like that. Is Drax a good champion? Drax isn't bad. Ooh, you spent 15,000 shards on Loki and got cabanned with Rhino. Something though, I think they buffed up Rhino a little bit. Like I think his medium attack is uh his medium attack with the unstoppable thing. I think they upped that a little bit more. And have I beat the Realm of Legends? Are you talking about me, Bullwhip Griffin? Because yes, I have beat the Realm of Legends. Killer S, you got a channel too. Go check him out. Yeah, these things are a lot harder than the Realm of Legends. These Coulson and Chloe, and I'm assuming this one, it hasn't been hard yet, but I'm assuming this one is going to be much harder than the Realm of Legends. Do I grind in the arena? Not particularly. I have been a little bit lately since now that we have to donate battle chips. Um, I probably will a little bit this go around too because I put some extra battle chips in because we accidentally, for what we figured we were going to need for all 5 days of map 5, and we accidentally started 6, and that ate up a lot of our resources. And so I'm trying to help make up that stuff. You beat 3 with a few revives, and I'm not even gonna try quest 4. Yeah, it's got to be pretty difficult. I can imagine. The only reason I'm going through the first few chapters, honestly, is just to get the units and stuff. The ISO, a little bit of crystal shards. I'll try it. Um, I probably won't be beating this one though, to be honest. This one I think is gonna call for money. Yeah, chapter 4 is child abuse. Yeah, I know you get a T4 class catalyst if you complete the whole thing. I'm not sure if it's worth it at that point. I'm not sure the what it takes to get that stuff is worth it. The 5-star Sig Stones, I like how they added that. No T, yeah, just T, 12,000 T4 shards is decent. I might be doing the subscribers Smiley gaming, but the thing with that is I personally don't enjoy those videos myself. I could watch another video YouTubers. They're all right. I mean, if you were actually dueling the person instead of like an AI, I think they would be much more interesting. But I think they're only interesting to really the person that you're dueling. Otherwise, it's kind of it's so what's the word I'm looking for? It's just I'm not sure if I'll do it. And then it starts to cause like problems, especially like in live streams. That's one reason I don't do duels in live streams, is because it starts, people start getting their feelings hurt if I pass over them, if I don't duel them. Um, and then you just keep getting spammed, and it really kills the chat. It really kills the chat. A lot of people get upset because they don't get dueled. It costs a lot to keep buying duel credits. 329 hits to beat Loki. with the 5-star Ronin. Wow. Yeah, so they're wait. Oh, so with the attack based on rating? Yeah, they do need to. I understand their company, Kabam, like with their money making tactics and stuff, and how they have to make money. They do have to make money. They are a company. I mean, they're not in for it for the goodness of their health. They are in it to make money, but there's a ethical way to go about it, and then there's kind of like a sleazy way to go about it. I think they take the latter a little bit sometimes. Yeah, I know. I got 3,500 units, but those are all going to be going into masteries here when I'm opening them up. And thank you, Hamlish. I probably butchered that. Sorry. Every champ has safeguard node with only allows 1% health from one single source. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Alright, see you later, Dark Weapon. Thanks for stopping by. If you guys just got here, go ahead and check out his channel. Um, does very good stuff. He's the one who made my intros and my artwork. Health per champion on 4.6. First half was 140k. Wow. Marvel contest to 2 stars. That is the truth. This game. I like this game. I really like this game because I like the fighting mechanics on it. I'm kind of weird like that, and it's I wasn't a huge Marvel fan before I started playing this. Actually, when I started playing the game and they gave me the Deadpool offer, I didn't even know who Deadpool was, and I had to look him up. But I did watch like Iron Man and all that stuff. But I've really gotten into the Marvel stuff after this, and I've really kind of come to enjoy it. You awakened your Strange, and got my Strange from the premium in the same day. I awakened my Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange on the same day. It was crazy. I could not believe it happened. Chapter 3 is hard, but you managed to complete it. The game is addictive, and the whole crystal thing. Thank God I don't have that, gambling addiction bug in me. But it is gambling, and the amounts of money people spend on crystals. I've heard of some stories of really kind of breaking families apart because it is gambling, and then you're kind of tying it into people's childhood where they're really connected with things. And so I'm not a huge fan of that on Kabam's end. I guess Japan banned games like this. I don't know if I'm positive on that, but any games with like gambling like that where you can pay real money to buy things like the crystals. But I'm not sure on that. That could have been just hearsay. The extremity, you didn't know who Deadpool was until the movie. Yeah, I didn't know who it was when they offered me the offer for Deadpool. Chapter 4 was such a step up from 3, like going from Act 4, 4.1 to Realm of Legends with playing with 2 stars. Wow. I am I'm just going to call you B because I will butcher your name. But no, I'm not trying to be the top 100. I'm not trying to get a legend badge. I'm not even sure if I'm going to complete the whole thing. So Doctor Strange becomes useless, huh? Yeah, I saw that too. That's pretty crazy. But that guy spends ridiculous amounts of money from what I hear. Like, more than most people make in a year. But if he's got it, then, and that's what he enjoys to do. It's his money to do with what he pleases. So you can't hate on somebody for being successful. But no, yeah, I'm way too late to even try to go for a legendary badge. Those guys started right away, right when it opened, and they played constantly. Yeets, baby mama. You're the weakest in the stream. 18,000 though, but I mean, you gotta remember everybody started at zero. So is there a new Doctor Strange coming out? I believe so. There's a Doctor Strange Marvel now. I think he's been in the game files for a long, long time. I have the screenshots of him because I'm able to get in their game files. After they do a new update, I can go in the game files and look at the new stuff they're going to release. And, characters like Red Skull's been in there for a long time. There's a new Scarlet Witch, Ultimate Scarlet Witch is in there, but I haven't heard anything of releasing it. Jessica Jones is in there. Yeah, it's not the first. They changed it. Tim, it's about as fast as you complete. It's not whoever starts the first. Yeah, but I gotta stop here in a little bit, anyways, and take a break and go make dinner and stuff. So I'm definitely not gonna be the fastest to complete it. It'd be nice to get a legend badge, but after seeing Yeet do it for like 11 hours in one day, I don't know if I could do that. That's gotta be exhausting. You're trying to get that 12K for T4 cats. Smiling Gaming is at 140K. I'm halfway through the whole quest. It's hard for me because my highest team is 9,000. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Can you answer me back, please? Are you talking to me? Barco Liga? I'm sorry, I butchered that name. You got a T4 Cosmic, huh? What am I having for dinner? I'm having fish with tilapia with a pineapple habanero sauce, mashed potatoes, and green beans. So, some good stuff. Gambit, I guess Gambit is coming in the game, and I can't wait for Gambit. He has been one of my favorites for a long time. But yeah, Gambit does need to be in the game. I'm surprised that he hasn't been released yet. No, I haven't played with my masteries yet. I'm sorry, I saw that question earlier. Legacy. This is Legacy. No, I have not played with my masteries yet. I was gonna do it the other day, um, right before they announced this video, or right before they announced this challenge was coming out, and I didn't want to mess with my masteries. One, because I didn't know if I was gonna be going for it, depending on how hard it was gonna be, and if I was gonna need some units for it. And two, I didn't want to play on a new setup that I didn't know. It's good. That's some good stuff, man. That pineapple tilapia sauce. Oh, I mean pineapple habanero sauce is just amazing. Pineapple tilapia. Pineapple tilapia sauce. Jesus. But no, if you want to go in here, actually, I've been purchasing some stuff for my masteries. I'll go in and take a look at them real quick. But yeah, Robert, it's gonna be good. I can't wait. I'm getting kind of hungry here, actually. I need to go in here and I think, what do I have? ISO expiring? Okay, let me go sell 2 ISOs off and collect these. Inventory, we're going to look at the items here. Gambit is like Moon Knight, isn't he? Um, I don't know if the fighting style with him. I think MCOC put out a video on him, MCOC Mods, who he's probably the best channel to go to see that stuff because he's got his own personal server, his own private server. I mean, so he can download the game files like I do, and he can play them on his own server. If I tried to play him, I'd be immediately banned. But I have 2 carbonadium cores. I have 8 stony cores. Um, you know what? I actually am gonna go probably pick up another carbonadium core just so I don't waste my units on other stuff. You keeping double edge or I'm not decided on if I'm keeping it. Probably when I play with these ones, I'm gonna have to take it off because I'm gonna need the points. Because one thing I'm not gonna get rid of is Mystic Dispersion, Mystic Dyslexia, whatever you want to call it. Uh, I will not be getting rid of this one because I do use Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch so heavily, especially in Alliance Quest. Or some Domino's. Domino's though, I'm not a fan of Domino's pizza. To be honest, is there something with their sauce I don't really like. Show us your AW team. My AW team is Black Widow and defensive team. Actually, I can go lay them down. I need to put them down anyways. But with my masteries, I'm not sure. I probably will be taking double edge off for when I add into these ones because I will need the points. So, I'm not really sure. The only ones I'm really seeing I like here is Despair. I do think that one's pretty decent. This Deep Wounds looks alright, but I'm not sure it's worth it. Assassin looks pretty good. I think I might try maxing that one because that one seems pretty decent. And then this Unfazed looks interesting also. Alright, see you later, Smiley. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Should I rank 3 a 4-star Daredevil or rank 3 when you get enough gold? Just who you like more, who you like to fight with more. Is the best alliance in the game. You know it, buddy. Do you know any alliance that gets T4, Catalyst, and 8Q? I do know a few. Um, you have to talk to them. Can you show me? I'm a daily player. My name is JDXJDJCDJ. I would, you just have to go around and find an alliance, and really it kind of depends on your prestige if they're going to take you in. So it's a whole thing. Do I like Little Caesars? I do. It's not my favorite. Tomato sauce, not a fan, but create your own barbecue sauce is a must for me. Yeah, I would definitely deal with that. I like their crust. I like Domino's crust. I will give them that. Marco's Pizza is good. Papa John's kills it. Yep, Papa John's definitely kills it. What part of Texas am I from? I'm not from Texas. How are you doing on Act 4? I've 100% completed Act 4. But yeah, in the story mode here, I have 100% completed Act 4. You have a Killer S, you've got an alliance that needs active players, so you might want to check him out. What game is what? But yeah, I've completed Act 4 completely, so. Oh, what's my utility setup? I'll jump back in there real quick. My utility setup is mostly, I have a lot of utility points in there because I have Mystic Dispersion, and you need, I think it's 11 points to unlock it, and then another 5 to max it. Yeah, 15 points in utility to open it up, and then it's another 5 points to max it. It's very expensive, but it's totally worth it if you use Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch lot. I have my 4 Miles Morales, my rank 3, but my profile would look weird to have a rank 4 and then a rank 2. That don't really matter with your profile. What game is this? I'm done. Killer X, I'm a daily player. What game is this? Yeah, but my best advice with getting like T4 class catalyst is this is for the class catalyst. Once you get to that point in the game, then you'll be able to get them. But they're extremely hard to come by, and the game does do a good thing with keeping. It takes a while to get to certain levels to get certain items. I never thought I was gonna get T4 class catalyst myself, but now we get them pretty regularly. And so it just all depends with like the T4 basics, do the arena if you can for the milestone. Rank up high ranking prestige champions that in your alliance, encourage your other alliance members to do that. DWCB, is that, are you the real DWCB, Mr. David Thomas? Yeah, I'm glad you can hear me. Actually, got a new microphone. I was carousing a pawn shop and I found a microphone right after I bought my Astro A40 headset that I was using after, because I used to just use a Turtle Beach headset, like a X12 Air Force Turtle Beach headset, and that's what I used to use for my stuff. And then I was in a pawn shop and I actually found those Astro A40s. I got those, and then like 2 days later, I found this mic and I bought this mic, and I had to do a little work to it, and the button fell out on it, and I had to fix that, and then it was working perfect, and then I dropped it. And I separated the boards, but I got it back together and it works pretty good now. So I still do want to get a different mic though, but all this stuff costs money, which is this money I don't have to spare right now. So yeah, I'm DWCB, bro. Been doing map 7 for the past couple of days now. I was gonna say map 7 must be pretty good to be doing map 7. Your name in game is David THLO. What chapter am I on? I believe I'm on chapter 2 or 1 or 2. I'm still pretty early in it. I'm still pretty early in this event, so that's my second account. Well, David, I can find out if it's actually you, and if it is, I'll give you your props. I have my doubts though. I get told some crazy stuff sometimes. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff people tell me or they claim to be. I've had people claiming to be me and like um, global, and I've seen it myself, and it's funny. Who's the next basic champion I'm going for? I don't have any in mind. Recently I haven't had time to even go for these guys, the basics and the basic. To get the basic, the amount of points you need is getting way up there. I'll have to contribute to my map 8. um, so yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be going for any basics in the near future. I there's some champions I want, but I don't have the time to grind in the arenas. When the basics were like 2 million, then 3 million was all right. But now they're upwards of like 4 million, and that just takes away too much time from real world stuff. Family, friends, and that stuff's important to me. It's not winning a virtual character in a game and not spending time with family and friends for to do that is just not a trade off I really want to do. I'm gonna take in a little stronger champions now. I'm not sure how strong they are, so I'll bring in some. Bring in that Miles. Chemo Timo. Chemo Timo, what's up, buddy? Killer Sis, your ally is TD 2.0. And see you later, Robert. Enjoy your Domino's, buddy. Always good talking to you. And after I finish this little run here, I'm actually going to have to jump off, guys. I'm going to have to go do my dinner here, make my dinner. But I'm actually going to try and get on later and stream also. So, I enjoy streaming. I have not had the time for it lately. I've hardly had the time to even make YouTube videos lately. And so, I want to get back into almost daily uploads, at least 5 a week. I was slacking on that department, but I had some prior obligations that needed to be taken care of. And I gotta do responsibilities before gaming, so. If YouTube was my job, then it'd be different, but that is not the case, so. Killer S is the Sister Alliance Transcendence 2.0. Chapter hard, it's hard for some people. Might be easy for some. Yeah, I'm hearing it's pretty brutal. Timo, I'm hearing it's pretty bad. See you later, Lightning. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. What's up, John? How you doing? The first quest requires a team of 47,500 rating. Oh, wow. Yeah, I hear it's pretty ridiculous. I hear it's quite the challenge, so. Mitch, I don't know if you're talking to me or someone else in the chat. Our sister alliance is the only one I really know the rating of is Haha 2, and I want to say they're 5 million now. Uh, I think Haha 3 is around 3 million, and 4 and 5 I'm not sure of, but I'm not even sure if that question was for me. So what map do you guys play in Alliance Quest? John, right now I'm playing the new quest that's out. What's up, Omar? It's coming along. I just kind of just started here when I started the stream about an hour ago, so it's coming along though. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get through the whole thing. I know I'm pretty good at the game, but this I think this requires a little bit of money or a bunch of saved up units. Ha 3, it's actually Ha like HA3HA. Um the name Haha 3 was actually the name like Haha 3 through 15 was taken before Haha 3 and 4 and 5 were even made. So anything after there's Haha 2, and then the next three are Ha. It's HA3, HA, HA4, HA, and then HA5, HA. So we kind of had to adjust the names on that because the names are already taken for them. So Ha 3, if you're looking for them, it's Ha 3 Ha, and that's all one word, HA3 HA. Wasn't an 800,000 since I take a break. We drop. Yeah, you got to stay in a good alliance, good active alliance. But if you want to be in a good active alliance, it requires you to be, active and do your part and do what you're supposed to do. I'm lucky to be in an alliance where most of the members have been there since I started playing the game, so it's all pretty good. But this was the last one I'm going to be able to play right now. I will be trying to jump on later, guys. So I want to thank you for stopping by the stream. I hopefully I can get on here later, and because I really do enjoy streaming. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.